thumbs up for this awesome chapter. I mean, seriously, Madara has been made so invincible that he even overcome the Edo Tensei. What's up, everybody? The Mass 95 here to do my review of Naruto manga 591. So, at the real start, we see Itachi going away. His soul is just flying to the heavens, and Sasuke's expression is just like dazed. I mean, he doesn't know what to say or what to do. As in, his expression is totally that of awe and sadness. I mean, it's awe that all this is happening in one night when he gets his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and then all of a sudden Kabuto thing, and then the Izanami, then meeting his brother and everything. I guess that takes a lot of toll on a person's inside psyche. So next we see that Sasuke is standing alone in Kabuto's lair, and Kabuto in front of him, and he's like, I am, and he's speechless. Seriously, he just lost his brother all over again. So I guess this saddens him a lot. So now, what I thought that maybe Sasuke might end up killing Kabuto, because I don't think he has any use of him anymore. So, well, then we have this cutscene, and all the Edo Tensei revived dead ninjas are seen. We see Lady Chiyo, Kimimaru, and also Dan. Now, this chapter which was basically about Dan and Tsunade. So we see that Dan is having this light out of him, and he's like, Chozo-san, please finish the barrier. It's okay. I'll feel okay. So what next we see is that Dan does a kind of a jutsu, which I think it's a Kekkei Genkai, or maybe I guess it should be a Kekkei Genkai, because it's the first time I've ever watching this jutsu come into life. So what more we see here is that Dan becomes a living spirit who takes off and kills many shinobi. He's like that, I killed many shinobis with this jutsu, but I didn't know that it would come in so handy. And Chozo said, hey, hurry up to your girlfriend, come on. So that is when Dan takes off, and finally we cut to the Kages, and Madara Uchiha is going, and I'm seriously like, please Madara, don't go Madara, don't go. And then the Kages are surprised, what's this light coming out and everything, and Madara slowly starts disappearing. And even though he's disappearing, he has that confidence. He knows this is happening. Okay, I have the counter to it. No worries, no tension. And the Kages are like, who did this? I'm just thinking if they heard that Itachi Uchiha, the one they had called the missing nin, the rogue ninja, did this. I seriously want to see their faces when this happens. So next we see that Tsunade is coming in front of Madara's last hit attack. Madara is like dragon flame jutsu, and it's so hot that even Mizukage doesn't have the time to go forward with her water jutsu, but Tsunade comes into the way and stops the jutsu. So Tsunade's mitotic regeneration jutsu fails, and it expires because it's a lot of time since she has activated that jutsu, and we all know that it takes a lot of chakra to regenerate whatever. And surprisingly, we see Madara summoning back what remains of his Susanoo, and he's trying to stab Tsunade to death, and all of a sudden Tsunade is pushed away from the attack, and Tsuchikage is like, she shouldn't be able to move. I mean, what is doing that? And then we cut to that unconscious part scene, like we see in Naruto when he is talking to all the tailed beasts except Shukaku. Then we see that Dan is like, Tsunade, you haven't changed, and it's a pretty romantic wrap up of the Dan story that was following. There were many questions about the character, that why is Dan being given so much hype that he is being resurrected by the Edo Tensei. So to me it was a really nice and romantic wrap up of Dan and Tsunade story. So then Madara is like, okay, you got some chakra, Who did you get? And Tsunade is like just like she has visited some old friend just in the neighborhood. I got to meet an old friend. And then everyone is like, if the Edo Tensei has been undone, so why isn't Madara going? And that's the most epic part of the chapter. So Madara, he says, according to him, that if someone who has come from the Edo Tensei knows the seals to the jutsu, they can actually break the contract of the Edo Tensei summoning, meaning they are out of control of Edo Tensei in a way that they will not go back to the heavens, and neither they are under the control of the summoner. That's what Madara brags about, that using forbidden jutsu, it's a real threat. So one should not do that and tell that to the summoner. And with that, we end off the chapter. It was so amazing. I was seriously hoping that Kishimoto could whip up something that actually does the trick to keep Madara alive. What I was thinking, that maybe there were many theories regarding Toby being linked to the real Madara. I thought that maybe something like the body possession of souls or something could happen, and Toby and Madara could merge or something. So that's what my imagination was hovering all about. So one thing that confuses me, that if someone who knows the seals to the Edo Tensei would not go to the heaven. I mean, then why should Itachi go to the heavens? I mean, he knows the seal, he knows he can end the war. Why wouldn't he choose to remain here? So maybe there might be more explanation to it, or maybe Itachi didn't even want to stay. Maybe he wanted to be like, just okay, I'm done here, my purpose is done, I have done my job, so I guess I should be going. So that was a kind of a really epic chapter, if you ask me. Madara is really invincible. God knows what will happen next. I mean, I'm seriously hyped. I think that Madara cannot be defeated unless and until Hashirama Senju shows up. And we all know that reviving a person whose soul is already in the Demon Reaper's belly, or whatever you call it, as the third Hokage put it. So maybe Suigetsu's scroll may contain some information. That scroll that Suigetsu found, and he was like that this could change the very tide of the war. This could affect the war so heavily. We are still confused whether this kind of information regarding bringing those sealed spirits back to life, is this possible or not. We don't know how much Orochimaru went into the depth of immortality. Who knows, even Orochimaru might return. Although my personal favorite villain would be Orochimaru after Madara, and I would really like to see if he comes back. I mean, it would be good. So this is the Mass 95 signing off. Leave a comment, subscribe, and rate and let me know what your thoughts are, a video response or a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.